Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. At sa ngalan ng Columbans, nais kong magpasalamat sa inyong lahat sa pagsuporta ninyo sa amin mula noon hanggang ngayon. And I hope the blessings of the Lord will be with us always. As it was with the Columbans, when they first arrived here in the Philippines almost 90 years ago, 1929. In those days, halos wala pong kuryente. It took them 6 weeks to travel to Manila from across the world by boat. But yet, today, so much has changed. We are now in the digital age. You are now able to listen to me talking to you through the internet. Amazing talaga yung bagong technology natin. But the message of Christ remains the same. The message that the first Columbans brought to the Philippines almost 90 years ago when they first arrived in 1929. We are still messengers of that same message of Christ, that message of love, of peace, of forgiveness, of care for one another, and of care for all God's creation. And it is 100 years this coming year that we are celebrating the first missionaries of the Society of St. Columban who 100 years ago left their homeland of Ireland and Australia and the US to spread the message of Christ, to be Christ's disciples in China. And only 11 years later did they first set foot here in the Philippines. In this new technological age, we are using God's gifts of technology to spread the message of Christ. And I am delighted that we, the Columbans, are able to launch this new website, this Columban website. And I hope that you will continue to log into this website, because this is a gift that God has given to us to continue the mission of spreading the good news of peace, of joy, of love, of care for one another, and of care for all God's creation. So you will find in this website so many resources and so much information that can be used not only by us Columbans, but by each one of us, because each one of us is called by God to spread the message and to be instruments of His peace and love. So please dip into this website. Please take what you can from it. And especially as we celebrate the centenary, we are putting, as we always do as Columbans, a big emphasis on doing what we can to care for the earth. There are so many challenges we have. One of the challenges is war in Mindanao and so much violence in so many places. But the challenge facing the whole world is the challenge of climate change. And Pope Francis has written his encyclical Laudato Si to really urge us all to work together to care for the earth. So please use whatever resources we have on this website to spread that message, especially the message of Laudato Si, to care for the earth, and also the message to care for one another, regardless of what faith, what tribe, what community, what language, what country. We are all God's children and we should all work together. So let's use this website to continue to spread that message. Once again, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat for so many years of supporting us Columbans, because without you, we could not do the work we are doing. And I am so happy that you continue to be supportive of us, continue to support our work. Let us work together to continue to spread Christ's message of peace. Maraming salamat po sa inyo.